David Batty, who sets up Chapman. Well, of all players in all situations, the outcome looked inevitable. Leeds would not regard this as a good day to lapse from their usual high standards, but if West Ham can continue their fight. Oh, brilliant effort by Commentators, and Miklosko just repositioned in time. Foster, Commentators to Chapman, not easy to hit, but how well he made light of those difficulties. It was a brilliant try. Chapman, Batty got to it. McAllister, touched away by Miklosko. Well, Batty got the ball for Leeds bravely against the odds, and McAllister blazed away. That was going in.
Nicely taken on his chest, trying to get Impey away. He's got some pace about him. Oh my goodness! It came off the far post. A splendid bit of football by young Andy Impey, and that really had Schmeichel groping for it. There. Chelskis, a bit of space in behind the Rangers' defence. Hurls in the cross to Hughes. Terrific bit of goalkeeping. Higgs turns it back right across the face of the goal. Well, that's the nearest by a long, long way that Manchester United have been, and denied a goal there by excellent keeping from Jan Stejskal. Peacock again, it'll be another corner. No, it won't go out. Bruce. Peacock gets it away. Just Allen and Impey are up. Owen playing it forward. Giggs trying to get in first. Will Hughes get there? Complete misunderstanding there. And somehow Rangers survived. Peacock again. For Wilkins. Rangers keeping this pressure going now. Sinton. Tipped away superbly by Schmeichel. From Sinton.
Holden taking his time before delivering another teasing left foot corner. Marshall gets the header, and Sharp, virtually unchallenged, thumps it in. Barlow's free kick. Aimed towards Sharp. Here's Adams. Time to pick out anyone he likes. Finds Jobson. Richard Jobson, and it's 2-0. And the cross almost reaching Adams and hooked away. Still not over. Here is Rick Holden. Flick on from Henry, and Adams! Neil Adams, 3-0. Gage away, Cork. Onside Davison. Goalkeeper's come a long way and got there with that handball. The referee says no. Goalkeeper's off his line. Dean, that's one of the goals of the season. Absolutely brilliant. Tackling back by Whitehouse. Barnes looking for Dean. Dean might have the pace here. Stays on his feet. Round the goalkeeper. This must be 2-0. Brian Dean.
A fast start for Arsenal at Selhurst Park was a false start in the eyes of Joe Kinnear. Ray Parlour's goal after just 37 seconds was 8 yards offside, according to the Wimbledon manager. Ian Wright then made it 2-0 after 7 minutes with a goal that Kinnear claimed was a mere 5 yards offside. 6 goals in 6 games now for Wright. Perhaps someone should have a word with Wimbledon's defence about playing to the whistle. Arsenal are in better form than both of the top two at present, although they're too far back for it to matter much in terms of the Championship. The defence still isn't quite what it was. This, the 38th league goal they've conceded this season, Robbie Earle left with time and space to score it on the hour mark. Lately though, George Graham's side have been able to score their way out of trouble. Within 4 minutes, Kevin Campbell had climbed to restore their 2-goal advantage.
Brennan with the corner. Andy Hill with the header. Beat Wise on the post, came off the woodwork. Clark got it clear. But Mann jumping with Jones. Brennan. White. Into the path of Sheeran. Good save by Besson.
No doubt about it, the comeback of the day from Crystal Palace. Notts County needed the points more, and Craig Short put them ahead early on from a corner. And it didn't take Kevin Wilson, signed from Chelsea this week, too long to make an impression either on his Notts County debut. His run and his finish to beat Nigel Martin, expertly judged. 2-0, and Neil Warnock's side looking good for their first league win this year. Until 2 minutes before half-time, when Martin launched a hopeful punt upfield, John McClelland and Steve Cherry got in a dreadful muddle, and Chris Coleman took full advantage. Palace suddenly started to fancy their chances. 10 minutes into the second half, they were level. How about that for a finish from Mark Bright? 2-2. It was knife-edge stuff after that, and the Notts County pressure looked to have got the better of Palace when Gareth Southgate was adjudged to have handled. But Nigel Martin, outstanding for England B in midweek, and maybe in with a chance of going to Sweden, dives to his left to deny Mark Draper. A great save, but a miss made all the more costly for County when Palace snatched the winner. It's substitute Paul Mortimer with the header to make it 3-2. It will be very difficult now for Notts County to stay up.
Any goal's a good one for Aston Villa these days. A run of 560 minutes without scoring in the league was finally ended against Norwich. The winner was credited to Steve Staunton, despite Cyril Regis diving in to try to make sure. Only Villa's third league goal of 1992. Jason Cundy made his Tottenham debut after signing from Chelsea in the week to bolster the defence and perhaps morale too. Spurs, 15 games without a win, have been dropping dangerously close to the bottom three. A good time then for Gordon Jury to rediscover his form. This was his first league goal in 6 months. It came after 7 minutes. Coventry, with just 2 league wins since the turn of the year, drew level through Sean Flynn as Tottenham's defenders did everything except mark him or guard the post. Spurs have lost 10 home league games this season, so might have feared the worst at this point, but they went back in front on the half hour. Andy Gray crossing for Gary Lineker. Naeem and Paul Stewart then both hit the bar for Spurs, as Coventry boss Don Howe was left to wonder where his team's defensive mean streak had disappeared to. It was 3-1 by half-time, as Lineker unselfishly handed Jury a tap-in for his second. It was still 3-1 with 12 minutes to go. Then Spurs got the jitters again. Paul Furlong, sniffing out a route to the Tottenham try line, found David Smith out wide to go over for the score. The home side realised they needed another goal and quickly got it. Stewart leading the break, Jury completing his hat-trick. 4-2, time for Spurs to breathe a sigh of relief. Also, they thought. Coventry, it turned out, weren't finished. 4 minutes to go, Lloyd McGrath looped one in as Eric Torsfett watched on, but Spurs held out for a much-needed win.
In towards Keane. Pulls it for Gemmell! Oh, yes! Magnificent strike by Scott Gemmell! And Nottingham Forest go in front. Gemmell, awesome space here. Now can Kingsley Black exploit it? He most emphatically can. Southampton were torn apart then. No emotion on the face of the manager, but there's plenty of smiles and plenty of cheering now among the Forest supporters. Now Ruddock. And his throws are like corners. Dowie couldn't get there. Hurlock now. Ruddock, it's a good cross too, and a goal! Letitia. Now we've got a match on. Again, they've got 3 or 4 players making their assault from around the edge of the area. They all arrive. Then Moore! Kevin Moore! 2-2. Now he can smile. And they can celebrate in style. Charles, Roy Keane. Crosby to Charles. Beyond Sheringham, but Black is there! To sweep it in, it's Kemmel! Kemmel the scorer.